Welcome to Jarrod Kimber's Super Over. I'm with Kath Dalton today. Let's start with Jaiswal. He's handy. You like him?
Yeah, absolutely. I think he composed himself so well today. He was the only batter that scored over 50 runs and he hit through the offside so beautifully. I think that was something that really impressed me. Firstly, judging length, but then also hitting through the offside, and particularly his cut shot and his two lofted drives over cover for six were certainly memorable.
He certainly, anytime he saw width, he went after it, didn't he? He brought up 100 with a six. This is the internet. We could talk as long as we want. Can you take me through every time you've brought up 100 with a six?
Only once, actually.
Oh, well, damn! I was hoping it was none.
It was a little bit gutsy. It was there in the slot, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go for it. Why not? And luckily, it paid off. But I tell you what, I don't risk it often. That's for sure.
It was incredible, though, wasn't it? He was coming up to his 100, and it felt like, I think KP might have even said on commentary he's going to go for it. And before the ball had even left his bat, he seemed to be celebrating. Like he's that in charge of his game at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. I think when you feel that rhythm as a batter, you back yourself and you're confident. And he certainly looked it today. And the way he respected Anderson was really interesting and went after other bowlers. Anderson going at below 2 runs and over was incredible throughout the day, but he respected that and then just played his shots when he could, and particularly when England went too full, when the spinners went a little bit too full, he attacked down the ground really well and as I said, played off the back foot beautifully.
Shoaib Bashir, first wicket, thoughts on him?
Yeah, I think he looks at an interesting bowler. He's got a little bit of a funny run up, but he certainly spins it well, and I think the height he gets is threatening, I suppose, and driving the ball into the pitch. He also bowls a little bit from an angle, which makes him quite a handful, but on debut to do that on a flat surface was impressive.
England got a couple of lucky wickets again. There was the cut shots at the end, but maybe the luckiest was Patidar, who kind of gloved the ball into the ground and then it spun back onto his stumps.
Yeah, I think that was actually a massive moment because Patidar looked in. He actually looked like he was quite composed, and it was just a freaky dismissal that just changed the game. And I think in Test cricket, you need that one to go your way and not against you.
Jimmy Anderson took wickets, bowled beautifully. You've already talked about the fact that Jaiswal didn't have a go at him, but he worked over Shubman Gill, got some movement around. Thoughts on him?
Yeah, I thought it was great the way he bowled short sometimes as well, and set the field for that, for somebody bowling 82 miles an hour to run in and bowl short at his age. Fair play to him, but again, it's just that consistent line and length, isn't it? And he's, especially early on with the new ball, he looked to hit the seam. He bowled a few scramble seam deliveries, and they did jag off the pitch. So I just think he brings that element of control to the England side.
It's probably not thinking a couple of years ago that he was going to be 41 years old bowling bouncers in India, but he did that. And Shreyas Iyer played one of the more bizarre shots you'll ever see. He sort of walked across the stumps, then walked away and tried to play a forehand. Based on last test and this test, cricket has changed.
Yeah, it's massively changed. I think the aggressive nature, and actually you now see that down the levels, don't you, as well, that players are seeing this at the international stage and they're going for it more, and it just makes Test cricket so much more exciting.
Certainly exciting today. We'll see you again tomorrow.